What up, YouTube? It's Rod, and let me holler at you real quick. The worst thing you can do is go through life on autopilot. The worst thing you can do is let the days blend together. The worst thing you can do is feel like, well, I survived today, so that's good enough. At this point in life, nothing's good enough. And what I mean by that is that you can't be okay with, once you be okay with third place, shoot, fourth, fifth, sixth, now you're okay with settling for last. You're okay with the fact that, well, at least I finished the race. And now it's gonna get to a point where you're not even in the race anymore. The days blend together. You feel like just getting out of bed feels like an accomplishment. The worst thing you can do is feel like, well, at least, well, I'm here. But you're not doing anything. You're not active. You're not here. You're not present. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you are. You don't know what you want to do. You're not actively present. You're numb to everything around you. You're not sad. You're not happy. Because here's the thing. Even if you're sad, as sad as it sounds, at least you still feel something. Even if it's bad, you can take whatever it is, even if it's in the negative, and you could turn it into positive. But once there's nothingness, once it's a void, once you feel dormant and you don't have nothing, it's even harder on top of that to get back in there. But the good news is that it doesn't have to be this way. The good news is that you can stop it before it even gets to this point. You don't have to let yourself fade into obscurity. You can let all that stuff go and detach from that. Once you get sick and tired of the way you're living, sick and tired of the way things are going, you'll never want to go back to that place. It'll be impossible because your fight or flight will trigger you and you'll be like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. You know what's better. You know what's right. Walk through the door. It's easiest just opening the door and walking out. Don't have the mindset that it's all over. You're alive. I'm gonna keep saying you're alive. And that means whatever it is, you can kick that habit just like that, day by day. You don't have to do it all in one day. You don't have to force it. You don't have to rush it. Remember, don't put yourself in the position where you're living in a fantasy that you can see it in your head, but you're not actively doing something to obtain it. So you see it and you dream about it, but it can only take you so far. You have to meet it halfway. You have to put some type of effort in. Sometimes you don't know where you're going. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes I feel like, man, can I make it? But that's the thing. Even if I have those doubts, I'm not gonna put myself in the position where I'm gonna give up. I'm still gonna try. Because even if I don't, which I will, because there is no ifs, there is no hopefullys, there is no maybes, there's when. Because we all have a different version of making it. So you can't say, well, all lies aren't bad lies. Remember, yeah, lying is bad, of course. Well, I don't mean lying. I mean, like, you gotta be delusional enough to say, I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna go for the top spot. That's the position you have to put yourself in, where even if it's all like, it seems like such a high mountain to climb, you can do it. Somebody's gotta do it because someone did it before you. So what's the difference? So don't coast through life. Don't make it a goal. Don't make it, accomplishment just to make it day by day. That's not an accomplishment because billions of other people are making it too. They're living too. It's not an accomplishment just to live. It's not an accomplishment just to survive. It's an accomplishment to put effort into everything you do, to put all your energy into everything I do. But even if it's your sadness and your pain, you can monetize and take anything, even your imperfections and blemishes. You can take anything and turn it into something good. Make your bad your good. You don't have to suffer. You're never alone. It doesn't have to be this way, because at the end of the day, we all have a choice. Whatever happened to you, your traumas, your imperfections, what people said, their words mean nothing because something was going on internally with them, and that's why they said those things to you. Their words hold no weight because deep down inside of you, internally, you know who you are, and you're standing on that. What they mean means nothing because it's the sky's the limit. It's only up from here. You're down now, but that's what makes you special. That's what makes you you, because it's going to be that much sweeter when you make it to the top. You're going to do it. Everybody around you is telling you how hard it is, but they didn't even try. You are. And that's what sets you different from the rest. That's what makes you a diamond in the rough. That's what makes you shine bright. Because through all that heartache, through all that pain, through all that suffering that you went through, you still have the courage to smile. But hey, it's Rye. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. We here every day. You got this, homie. It's already yours.